catching my breath. And I guess they're getting ready to move, so I'm not going to get much of a break here. So let's just go ahead and flip it up and send you up. I would love to send you up. Give me a second here. Let's try that again. Send you up. Okay, so we're shooting live from Capitol Hill. We're at Uncle Ike's, where there is a protest action going on. The owner of Uncle Ike's is somebody very heavily involved in the gentrification of Capitol Hill. If you want to support independent media, what you can do to help out is, first of all, you can share, and you can start up a watch party. Those two things help spread the word. The next thing is, if you spam those hearts and spam those likes, it spreads the love, it helps the AI, and it helps us figure out at the end who to invite, who not to invite. So spam those hearts, let them know what you like. If you want to support independent media also, because this is not an inexpensive thing, you can Venmo at themalcontent, you can PayPal, and you can also become a patron. Also the Malcontent on Patreon. And as you can see, there's a very, very large group here. And I just kind of finished like a light jog, I would say. Going for about a mile. So I'm just kind of catching my breath a little bit between the gear and running up the hills. It definitely was a good workout. And as you can see, a very, very large group that is here, engaged in peaceful protest. Earlier today, we were at the Black Indigenous Coalition March. That finished up, I think, right at about 7:30-ish, 7:35, and I kind of ran over to get to this protest here. Although hard to call it a protest, as you can see. And let's see, there we go. Say that's a weird pop-up message. You guys have no audio? Here, let me check. 1 second. I hope, let me check something. Is there audio now? Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. All right. So when I was running over here, I got snagged up in a tree, and so the cord just might have got unplugged. So you guys probably didn't hear one darn thing that I said at the opening of the stream. So were you all able to hear me before and just a couple of people couldn't hear me, or could nobody hear? Always had audio. Okay, thank you. You can say that this action is against gentrification on Cap Hill. I know, all right, we got it. Thank you, everybody on the audio. Yeah, mic check, mic check. If you like what you're seeing, go ahead and spam up those hearts. Spam up those hearts. That's how we know you like what you're seeing. Hey, Judd, interesting fact. My mother, Mom Malcontent, met and hosted Desmond Tutu in Texas when he visited the Episcopal Church that she was a member of when she was living in Texas. So there's your useless trivia for the day. By the way, if there is an ally that is nearby here, I could use a safety pin. I need a safety pin actually for my microphone, so I'm missing the clip. People that do sound will know what I mean when I say I'm missing my lav clip. It fell off, and right now I just have it hanging off of my phone.
Didn't feel fair. So, just, it feels good to see y'all out. Keep the energy up. And remember that joy is a protest in and of itself.
Seth, be kind, Seth. Remember, some people in the feed, a lot of people actually in the feed aren't from the area, so they legit may not know what the story is. Somebody go ahead and summarize it up. That would be great. I gotta have more steps than that. Oh wow, it's only 9 minutes in the cardio zone? I gotta do better than that. I apparently had more gas in the tank.
Before we get started, y'all gotta know how we're gonna move. Please pay attention to the hand signals you are about to give. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Judd. So, Jeremy, the situation with Ike's, in a real tight nutshell, the owner of Ike's owns a tremendous number of properties in the Capitol Hill area. What he's done is that the original residents of Capitol Hill, people that were more middle income, and middle income is in Seattle, middle income would be big money in a lot of other cities in the country. These people have been pushed out and pretty mercilessly and ruthlessly. It's one thing, look, I own a business. It's one thing to be a business. It's one thing, and I'll be the first to say, business aren't charity. I don't run a charity. I'm business to make a profit. I'm business because I have these addictions: food, clothing, shelter. But when you're ruthless, when you treat human beings as if they're just assets on an Excel sheet, and you do this for years at the detriment of neighborhoods, you're going to get some backlash. There's a little bit more to the story than that, and Seth, I know you're on there. Seth, maybe you could explain a little bit more of the story. Because what's happened is we're getting ready to march, and when we start to march, it gets hard for me to look at the comments. Welcome, Jeremy.
Which part? I think you like SoCal. No, SoCal's a vibe. It's a lot slower. So city, everyone's on that grind. LA though, everyone's trying to make it, trying to network.
No, I feel like it would be fun to play.
Oh, it's awesome. LA and SF.
You're running a live feed?
Yeah.
What's the handle?
Right.
3,500 a month.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for reaching out.
You're so cute. Traffic, or you know about LA traffic?
Yeah, no, I just thought it was like 20 minutes to get anywhere.
The biggest lie anybody has told. Everything is so kind of so spread out. So a 15-minute drive here, a 15-minute drive there, but then the traffic, hour. Miss Frontline. But go visit. It's hard to do no parking. You need a car.
All right, we're getting ready to move. Just in time, I think I reached the point where I kind of caught my breath.
I'm basically just aiming to be on whatever side I can see Maryland from best. Basically, my only job here is yell at the crowd.
Number of people here definitely measured in the hundreds.
You must have ran over here. How'd you get over
I did, man. I booked. I booked. I booked it. I was like literally, doing like the, the military standard run with the pole. I was half expecting,
He really is, right? He's every working man in the media.
How you doing, man? Good to see you again. Good to see you. Appreciate the love. Did you drive over or
No,
just?
I walked.
Oh, you just got
I
here.
figured it'd be good just to park there.
Yeah. Hey there, puppers. There's dogs. We love dogs. Hello, dogs. The dogs are doing the like, hello, are you a friend? There's two dogs here, and they're like doing the, are you a friend? Are you a friend? Are you a friend? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love my moderators. Spam some hearts to show some love for the moderators. They have a tough gig. Moderating the feed is like a form of self-abuse sometimes. You don't want to eat that leaf. What are you eating?
For a while, she was kind of like,
Hey, hey, how you doing? Yeah, that's
I need a second phone just for that.
yeah, so that's the feed.
Yeah. Nice.
So you just, you know, you get this great view. And the other thing that's nice, if there's more direct action going on, because it's high in the angle, you see everything. But you know, unless somebody just stares right up into the camera like an idiot, you don't see faces, right? So protesters are protected, their IDs are protected, but you can still tell the story. Yeah, and you could, yeah, and you can see everything that's going on. So I just like to say it keeps everybody safe, and it's good for the viewers. They get a sense of scale. God, these puppers are so cute. Hey, hey, how are you doing? Good to see you, darling.
I love the fall.
Thank you, thank you. I don't know, I feel like when out here, I tip the age demographic average by about 5 years. Just on my own.
It's all good.
You know, it's because of pole cam. That's one of the big downsides of pole cam is I can't show puppers. Yeah, the puppers are like maybe just like 5 feet in front of me, and they're two very happy puppers. But I have no way to get the low shot to show you guys puppers. I don't, you know, I guess I should like create a true equipment wish list, you know, and just put it up there, you know, and just be like, hey, here's my Amazon wish list. And, you know, if people are just feeling the love, you know, they could potentially, oh, that's what he was chewing on earlier.
No, you can't have that one.
It's like, no. It's pupper treats. It's pupper treats. He's like, no. I want what's in the.
He wants this one.
Yes, exactly. Like, no, I want the bigger one. And now the other pupper's like, hey, how come he's getting something and I'm not? He's like, is that even edible? He's like, I'll chew it anyway. And now the dog is like, hey, they has my leaf. The other dog is like, hey, that was mine. All right, I'm doing dog play-by-play.
Hey, no, not you. You already got it. Here you go. Okay.
Thanks for the support, Steph. Dana, I'm pretty hardcore on my views on the C disease. But I've been covering this stuff for 2.5 months, and the one thing I'm going to tell you is mask compliance at this is like over 95%. We're outdoors, and generally people will be moving. The other thing is the camera always creates an illusion. Yeah, the social distancing could be better here, but the camera does create an illusion that people are packed in closer than they actually are. And anybody who's in film or video production will tell you that, like, if you're interviewing two people, you get these illusions depending on the angle you're on. I'm shooting wide angle, so when you're wide angle, you get this illusion. If you're shooting a little tighter frame, you actually get the opposite. People look further apart than what they are. And say if I'm in a studio and we're interviewing and we're shooting, say, two people at 50 millimeters, then we're like telling them, like, look, y'all gonna have to just get over your personal space. Now, of course, in the age of COVID inside a studio, we're not gonna do that. It's a whole separate issue. City of Seattle, this was on Fox Q13. I've linked to this article multiple times. So, like, I'm just gonna say, do a search. 12,000 protesters have been tested for COVID, and the positive rate was under 1%, which is about 470, 480% below the state average, and about 600% below the county average. And it's because mask compliance is so high. And it isn't just people that are just wearing, say, cloth masks, although there's a lot of people with cloth masks, because, you know, SPD and their love to make things spicy. There's a lot of people that wear either, you know, N95s, or I've seen people that are wearing full respirators. You know, you get zinged with pepper spray or CS a couple of times. It's not a great experience. And the reality is, if you get hit, particularly with CS, the best treatment for CS is WAN, deal with it. Unfortunately. All right, I'm gonna move. I thought we were gonna start marching, but I think we're still setting up. I know there was a huge car brigade that was working on getting ready. Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me. Really big group here tonight, really big group. And I think in some cities you would mention, like, and it's raining lightly, and so surprising to see, but in Seattle we don't care about the rain.
I said, keep it right, keep it right. I said, keep it right, keep it right. Hey, keep it right, keep it right.
So for those of you who maybe are just tuning in, we're in Capitol Hill, we're in Seattle. This is the Everyday March, which started at Uncle Ike's. So this is the evening Everyday March. All right, I think we're officially rolling. Sorry, guys. Oh, I hear squeakers. I don't know if those are Portland squeakers. Hey, 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 how are you? Good to see you. What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good, I'm good.
I have no idea.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put myself between the security and medic team because we really don't like having them on camera.
I know the police.
To protect their identities, particularly the medic team. Medics are actively targeted by SPD. Some of them have lost their jobs when they're identified. So try to be sensitive in not identifying our security and our medic people. That's just part of the security team that is moving up towards the front of the group, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. It's actually starting to rain pretty good. It was not supposed to rain at all tonight. I'm melting! No, I'm not. What a world, what a world. Who would have thought that H2O could do this to me? It's such a plot hole in the story. You have to admit, it is a plot hole in the story of The Wizard of Oz. Of course, as a little kid. I first saw The Wizard of Oz when I was 5, and I literally hid behind the couch when The Wicked Witch came out. The Wicked Witch, that was some scary shit. If you love what you're seeing, if you love independent media, spam those hearts. Go ahead and spam those hearts and spam those likes on the feed and spread the love. The other thing you can do, you can share and you can do a watch party. Share and watch party help gets the word out. And we're moving. Addis Bookstore is handing out free coffee as people are going by. So Addis, thank you for your support, and please support your local bookstores. And earlier, Pagliacci's, they were out handing out water and bottles of water as the protesters were coming up from Capitol Hill. So mad love to Pagliacci's for their support. Even if I'm an East Coast boy and sorry Seattle, I just don't think there's really actually any good pizza in Seattle. I lived in New Haven for 18 months, so that really, New Haven, Connecticut, so that really sets the bar high. If you're a pizza aficionado, you know that New Haven is like Connecticut is like the center of the universe for pizza. But I love that they support us. Yeah.
That would really help us.
Here we go. Now maybe we can see the puppers. I don't know, can you see the puppers now? It's a spoiled puppers. Well, I think I could probably one-hand things because we're moving really slow. Oh yeah, you can see the puppers. long-term malcontents will know that people coming on spouting their medical misinformation is beyond humorous, because long-term malcontents know who my wife is and what she does. Ken, actually, it's not, I have no gimbal. I'm just, I have a gimbal and it doesn't support the camera that I have up there. It's too heavy. So this is kind of why I was starting before we said I should just kind of be creating a wish list. I would love to have a setup where I kind of have two cameras, one mic. I have one camera high, one camera low, so that like if there's puppers or I was interviewing someone, I could flip between those cameras. But continue the internet feed. I know the equipment that I need. It's just that equipment's not cheap, and it's not something that I can, from a business standpoint, go, oh yeah, we need this for the agency. Let me just buy this. If we weren't in the era that we're in right now, I think we're moving the marketing agency in where things should have been before everything kind of hit, then yeah, I probably could have just gone, yeah, we could figure out a use for this. I'm sure we could. Maybe not, I don't know. My father was Antifa. My father was proud Antifa. He was in Patton's Third Army. He arrived in France in August of 1944. He was in the Ardennes. He was among the first U.S. troops in the Buchenwald concentration camp and the liberation of Buchenwald. So my family has been proud Antifa for 76 years.
Everybody move to the left. Go left.
Wow, I had no idea things were this big and this spread out. Wow. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! I've said that many, many times. Jesus would be right here. And Jesus was a dark-skinned Jew.
It's a little different for me because sometimes I lead like 30 to 50 people marches. But I'm going to be honest, they louder than y'all. Y'all got me fucked up. Wake the fuck up! We've been out here 70 plus goddamn days. Wake the fuck up! So you gonna come out here in these streets and you gonna be quiet? Wake the fuck up! We not gonna be quiet today. We have an agenda. We have an objective. And guess what? That shit hasn't even started. So if y'all put your time right now, we got days and days and days and days to go until we can get what we want. If you see somebody say Black Lives Matter like that, you better say something. You better jump with it on their side like this, and you better get the motherfuckers hype. Because I'm not going to have a 30 to 50 plus march be louder than this. What we got? How many we got? We got thousands today? What we got today? Y'all got to be loud. We need you. We need you.
create a fake account, at least be more imaginative than having a name of John Doe. I can't wait to have a chat with the moderators later on tonight because I have a theory, because I've noticed something tonight. But I'm not going to tip my hand to what I noticed. Jeffrey, I'm going to presume you have no kids and you're not married and you haven't had relations with another consenting adult that didn't involve a cash transaction the last 10 years with that attitude. It's basically already dark here, Brian, so I don't know what to tell you.
Follow their hand motion, please. Okay? So, would you like to go over one more time?
Move left, move left. Move left. It's so
I don't know how far they can move to the left.
Everybody to the left, please. Everybody please move to the left.
True, no movement is entirely peaceful. Sometimes when I have a movement, I make farting sounds. Things are very peaceful here. Nah, we're mongooses, we're not sheep.
Okay. Yeah, let's take about.
Quickly and calmly, keep in place, no spaces between people. Quickly and calmly at the back of the line. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Booty cheeks! That's a new one at least. That was original. I'll give credit for it being original. What's up?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Got some new equipment.
Yeah.
On the fly, made for first cup.
What's that? I can't hear over the, sorry. Something about the pole. Yeah. Yeah, I ran up here. I couldn't hear over the bullhorn, so. At least I passed my my military run today, so.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
The sun's already down. It's dark. Street lights are on. I'm not a vampire. I'm not craving human blood. I'm a proud one. Hard for me to say how many people are here. It is in the hundreds. I don't think it would be too far out of the realm to say that, you know, it's over 1,000. Because there is, I'm closer towards the back of the pack, but boy, the front is way in front. Like at least probably a full block in front. As you can see in the view, you can't even see where the, you know, the front of the group at this point. So it's definitely in the hundreds. Why are they, because they don't want change, that's why. Yeah, I definitely have a theory, mods, about, I have a theory. I can't wait to talk to you.
Take care.
Bless your heart, Deborah. Bless your heart. Since you use that term, all y'all, I know you know what bless your heart means. I lived in Texas 8 years. I know what bless your heart means. So just bless your heart. Dr. and Mrs. Malcontent, what time is my curfew tonight? I would say the demographic is representative of Seattle, which is, and probably even more black than the demographic. So Seattle is about 7.5% black, and there is definitely more than 7.5% black people here. And there's a reason why cities like Portland and Seattle have a relatively low black population. It's because, particularly in Oregon, Oregon was originally founded as a whites-only territory, if you study your history. Seattle as a city had many covenants that were whites only, that did not allow blacks to live in many neighborhoods. But not yours. Oh my goodness. Except yours. Well, there you go, Kyle. You can go create one. I mean, trolls, if you want to blow things up, you go on the Twitch. There's no moderator on Twitch, so you can go blow things up on Twitch. I need more eyeballs on that feed in the AI anyway. So you'll be helping me out. Well, if you don't care, there you go. Bye. You don't care. Clearly you care, or you wouldn't have said you don't care. What do you mean by these people? When you say something like these people, what exactly do you mean by that in the comments?
Out of your homes, into the streets.
They do. They do. They were actually just chatting that maybe about 90 or 120 seconds ago.
Out of your homes, into
Oh, Barb, maybe one day they'll let you off of Misfit Island.
Out of your homes, into the streets. Out of your homes. Out of your homes, into the streets.
Exactly.
Black Lives Matter.
That's not even good old American racism. That's some fucking foreign imported racism.
I don't know. Why the backpacks? Let's see. I have camera equipment. I have batteries. I have bottled water. It's raining out. I have a first aid kit. This is like the comment du jour. Mine says press on it. It's black, and I'm dressed in black.
It's the physical and social fantasy village. The fantasy is not having to give it to the
I know, the cults do chant. I've watched Trump rallies. see if I can. It's a huge group, as you can kind of see. See if I can relocate. The group is so big that they're having to call the chants in a chain. I'm just well, Jim, you should go home then. I see stupid people.
Shut up, so.
Yes, it is. It is raining.
All the protesters! Black Lives Matter! Jenny Durkin to resign! Jenny Durkin to resign!
For those of you in the national audience, Jenny Durkin is the mayor of Seattle.
Black Lives Matter! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Black Lives Matter! 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 Black Lives Matter!
I'm melting! What a world! What a world!
Well, what's this place
I love the squeaky pigs. It's like Portland.
Black Lives Matter!
Out of your homes, into the streets.
Black
turn this around here so you can just see how far up this is.
Go to the right, go to the right.
Yeah, they always do like beer.
Yes, we can change the world. That was the cornerstone for changing the world. Take everybody did nothing. We think that was other initiatives. Like, literally, Seattle,
Yeah, you know you are.
the major highway here, I-5 goes through. A couple different borders. So, naturally, we are the leaders in change. This is what we do. This is our life. This is how we change the world. So in order to see change in the world, we have to change where we live first.
Move forward, see if we can get cars by.
Before it affects the world. We literally have to start where we live.
And to the right. Tighten up.
Everybody thinks the federal system is change a little bit of shit locally? No. It's the other way around. Local change the state, state change the federal. That's how it goes.
Move your
Local
bodies
change
to the
federal. That's
right,
literally how it
please.
goes. So in order to change shit federally, we have to change shit statewide. In order to change shit statewide, we have to change shit locally, which means we start with SMG.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, facts.
That's where you start with. Then after them, you know, you go after the rest of the bad guys. Until the whole system has been redone. To a way that fits us. To a way that fits us.
That shit made me so nice.
To a way that's acceptable for us to live under. Because clearly, the old one ain't working. So, we have to literally come out here every single day, all day, every day, in order to change where we live first. Because if we don't fight for Seattle, nobody else will. This is Seattle right here. This is people in Seattle. This is part of Seattle right here. And if we don't fight for home, who the fuck else will? If the world ain't. The world's watching us. The world is literally watching us to see what to do next. So it's on us to be the example. So let's start here and change this shit here so the rest of the world can change too. That's literally how you change the world. I don't know about you guys, but listen, it's too late to change the world for me and change Seattle for me. I'm changing Seattle for these kids. We need to change Seattle for these kids. Us adults, it's too late, man. Listen, we've already been there, done that, it's over with. Now we have to change it for these kids so they don't have to go through that.
How we going?
We gotta literally change this so these kids don't, this next generation, this generation after them, don't go through what we've been through.
We're just getting started. 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 We're just getting What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they defund you? Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they defund you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they defund you? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they defund you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they defund you?
That's an umbrella. It's like, seriously, it's an umbrella. I could see the feed. It's an umbrella. I don't know what you're seeing. You see what you want to see.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
That's on you.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives
No, you're fine.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! But I guess. Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
They're basically telling us.
Out of your homes and into the streets!
Out of your homes and into the streets.
Out of your homes and into the streets!
I don't even know if I said this. I ordered a, like...
Yeah, some of us did.
I know, but it's not like AJ's gonna listen to it.
All right.
Hydration station, there we go, good stuff.
Out of your home and into the street. 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 Black Lives Matter! 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 Can I get everybody in the back to make some noise, make some noise, make some noise! Patrick, quiet down, quiet down, quiet down.
For the people that are in the back that can't hear, there's a lot of people saying all day, every day. If y'all mean that, y'all should show up, because if we have these many numbers every single day, then this process would be a lot faster if all of y'all really meant all day, every day. If you mean all day, every day, do more all day, every day. We could be doing a lot more if we had a lot more numbers. All day, every day doesn't mean you have to protest every day, but it would be nice. But you can call your council members. You guys can do that. You can vote Jenny Durkee out of office. You can do that. You can do that. And especially you can support black organizers. You guys could be doing this all day, every day, but I know that everyone out here isn't doing this because this process would be moving along much faster, and it's going slow as fuck. It's going really slow and I'm tired. You guys should be caring all day, every day. Not when there's just a big protest and you get to come out and show everyone that you went to a protest. You can do more. Do better.
Thank you, organizers! Thank you, organizers! Thank you, organizers! Thank you, organizers! Thank you, organizers!
If anybody wants water, there is some over here.
Water.
Thank you, bless you.
Well, we got a minute. I want to talk about supporting black business. Woo! The average Asian community keeps $1 in their community for 28 days. Hispanic is 23. Caucasian is 21. Do you know how long the average black community keeps $1 in their community? 6 minutes. Now think about that. Because they told us when the Constitution was written that we are free to give a man. However, if you look, community in America. Black community, we make 1/10 of what they do. So we're not even 3/5 anymore. We are 1/10 because we live in our own money. How much have you made?
You probably don't recognize me, but I'm not trying to tell. Never mind. All right.
So we talk about buying back. Do that. Put money in your community. If you're an ally, put money in our community because we have been putting it in yours for 450 years. It's our community that is affected. We are the ones being pushed out of our neighborhoods by gentrification. All right, they're talking about I'm gonna shut up now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Water! Free water!
Oh, it's $5 a bottle. This bumper sheet now.
Thankfully this water is never sold for that much.
There you go. There it is.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Gentrifier all along! Gentrifier all along! Gentrifier all along! Gentrifier all along! Gentrifier all along!
Regular light, but not the one with the strobe. Move it to the right, everyone, to the right. Move it to the right. If you are in front of me, you have to move to the right. Hello, people right here. Hello, move to the right, please. To the right. Move it to the right.
The light rain has turned into just kind of a little bit of a drizzle. Wasn't supposed to rain today. I can see coats are coming off. Puffers, dog alert.
Every day! Every day! Every day! Every day! Protesters! No new youth jail! Jamie Durkin to resign! Shut it down!
No, make sure they get loud.
Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down!
Sorry. Sorry.
Hey, everybody quiet. Do you know the signal for quiet? Oh, we got echo in here now. This is one of my favorite chants. And as you can see, we got people in these windows. Say hi, people. Hi, people. Say hi, white people. Hi, white people. Say hello, white people. Now, we are going to start a chant. Everyday March is going to start a chant. And those white people better hear you in their goddamn calling, okay? I want everybody to be so goddamn loud, you can feel it in your damn ass, okay? And I ain't trying to be nasty, but you know how sometimes you can pop, and you can feel it. So I want everybody to be so loud, I would appreciate it. I would appreciate your effort for this particular chant. Let's do it.
It's a really this shot
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, Seattle. Give it up to yourself.
Hello, everybody. I appreciate. I love the band, by the way. Thank you guys so much.
How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You need water?
Not right now. I don't have a hand, and
Oh, you want to hold this while you do
no, I already guzzled one a little while. If I have a second one, I'm going to commit an act of civil disobedience somewhere.
Don't feel like you are
glad
cool.
you came out.
Oh, I'm glad. Thank you for recognizing me. I appreciate
You
it.
are just human.
You definitely are more than an ally at this point.
Well, thank you.
You are so sweet.
Oh my God, thank you.
Yes, I really
feel like your
I watch. I look
your
at your
job is
posts. I
just
tell people
beginning.
about it. I hope your mom's doing better.
She is. Yeah. So,
Till the day you die,
she's in a skilled nursing facility. They're doing physical therapy to get her strength back because being in the hospital almost 3 weeks really sapped her out. We kind of think she's going to be able to go back home. So she's 89 years old and beat the seed disease monster. So 89.
My grandma's 99 now this year.
Wow.
It's my great grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing old. Like, she's doing okay too.
Yep.
Which is.
It's a huge group.
I know this time we've really been pushing it. So
Hey.
I'm
Didn't even recognize you.
No one does.
It's awesome. It's like when I have that on too, man. It's like, yeah.
So if y'all don't know, we're going past the
I'm one of the members for the
Black
Engage
people
group.
used-
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna say,
Marilyn, how are you?
Black people used to live here.
How are you? It matches your hair.
People used to live here.
I even have a little red up top. And actually, it totally matches your hair, actually. You just need a little silver bling in there.
People used to live here. People used to live here.
talking to black people, and somebody in the comments goes, "Where's the black people?"
People used to live here. People used to live here.
We're all good, it's taken care of. It is all good, it's taken care of. I gotta pick it up if we can hold. Quiet down, quiet down, quiet down. I need signal for quiet down. All the way back, quiet down. Signal for quiet down. All hands up, quiet down. From now moving forward, this lane on the left will stay open for cars. Understood? Understood?
So left, we're going that way. No. Which left?
They're gonna come through this way.
Fire,
So we're going
fire,
that way.
fire, 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 fire,
Absolutely huge group. You know, I'm not like a fire marshal, like, so I'm not like, can't sit here and go, oh, the crowd is, but I mean, it's the hundreds. There's no question about that. You know, I might put it at like 750 to 1,000. That's probably my best guess. Which is at the stake? Well, it's no longer a black neighborhood. I didn't say that. That's the point of the protest.
Gentrifiers
Look up the word gentrification. Oh, you're good, you're good. It's a huge group of people. So for people who may be just tuning in, we are in Seattle. We are live.
Everybody to be loud as fuck because it's quiet as shit on this street, and there's a lot of fucking houses, and there's a lot of noise to be made. So when we say out of your homes and into the streets, we need to say it as strong, from that stomach like Beyonce.
That's part of what we're protesting here, Marvin. You know, again, you need to educate yourself. And I'm reaching the same threshold that my black allies are at. I'm like, you know what? It's not my job to educate you.
Hold on. That was good for the first round. That was just a trial run. I don't play with y'all. Come on. You ready?
Yeah, this is live. This is right now.
Street!
As soon as we pull up, that Black Lives Matter, nothing else is more important right now. Nothing else is more important right now. Shit going on in Lebanon, we're gonna fix this first. There's shit going on with China, we're gonna fix this first. Black people need to be out in these streets too, but they don't feel safe. So what we gonna do? We gonna be on that shit. We're gonna get some shit until we get what we need. We don't feed to the streets until we get what we need. Period. Until we get what we need. Until we get what we need. We don't feed to the streets. Until we get what we need.
There's actually a lot of veterans and military here. You know, there's two people that go, and types of people that go in the military. There's two that take their oath to defend the Constitution and the Bill of Rights seriously, and there are those that don't. If you hate the Constitution, that's not my problem. I mean, it is my problem. I'm making it my problem.
Out of your homes and into the streets.
Out of your homes and into the streets.
And I'll use my First Amendment right and defend others 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and to defend states 9th and 10th. I'll use my second right. Oh, yeah.
So, we are about to approach our destination. I want to inform you, as engaged, we are one team, one voice, message. And our message is about to be delivered when we pull up to the front of the lights. Can you hear me? Now, with that being said, if there is any law enforcement or security or anybody talking to you, you let them know that Black Lives Matter and nothing else.
Right. Do not engage. Do not engage.
The security and our professional teams handle the problems. We do not interact. We do not interact as an engagement, as in a movement for engage. We do not interact with those who don't understand. So we will keep it tight. We will keep it 100. with each other and with the people who we see across from us, okay? I need to know that. You guys are gonna handle yourselves accordingly. Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
Well, shit, let's do the damn thing, okay?
Alright guys, so something really funny about Uncle Ike's is that it was actually named Uncle Ike's because Ike used to be a common quote-unquote black name. So the owner of Uncle Ike's actually wanted to deceive people into thinking that it was a black-owned business. There are no black-owned pawn shops in Seattle, and actually I was looking online and there's only one in the entire state of Washington.
Emerald leaves in Tacoma. Emerald leaves in Tacoma.
Emerald leaves in Tacoma. Emerald leaves in Tacoma.
To live up here, you better drive down to Emerald Leaves in Tacoma.
So another thing that oppressors often do is that they give the illusion of allyship, right? So, Uncle Ike, Ian, he thinks that if he hires black people to work and then systematically has them stand outside before a protest, that we're going to think that he's not racist. Where's all the fucking money going?
Yep.
To Ian. He's not giving that to his black workers. They can't even form a union because he doesn't want.
All right, Dark Princess Raven, you can go home.
They only just started to even qualify for healthcare in January. There have been protests at this location before. They are trying to intimidate us. Don't fucking listen. Okay?
Well, Stephen, what do you want him to do? Take a knee for the national anthem? Write a sternly worded letter to their congressperson that's not even going to read it?
That is an excuse for him to
I mean, you know, we tried it that way. We tried it that way for years. George Floyd happened. It's called The Tipping Point. Read the book Tipping Point, and then you'll understand what happened. And when you read the book Tipping Point, not only will you understand what happened, but you'll understand there's no going back.
Who didn't even have the respect to hire a black artist to paint those fucking murals. He couldn't even find a black artist. There are so many starving black artists in Seattle. And he chose a white person to paint black faces so that he could pretend that he wasn't racist. The thing that makes this movement so much different than other movements after other videos that have been released is that hopefully, maybe you guys can finally see that saying that you are racist does not mean that you are not racist.
Can you do me a favor when you get a chance? Can you open this up and get my helmet out for me?
This is systematic. This is in every element of our society, which means that it shaped us as we were growing up.
It should just be right on the top.
At some point of their life, they saw some fucking racist shit because you're American, right?
Thank you.
Colorism,
What's that?
anti-black
Yeah.
the world, okay? So let's acknowledge that gentrification is all over the country.
Thank you.
What's very interesting is that Washington State was one of the first states that got legalized. Other states want to basically take this model and apply it, but it does not keep in mind the betterment of black people.
Hey, move, let them know.
Whose lives matter?
They want this to stay peaceful. Are you guys going to stay peaceful? You know, especially if you are not black and you start fucking shit up, it puts our lives at risk. So you are really not out here for Black Lives Matter. If you are messing things up and a black person has not asked you to do that, you are doing this for yourself. You are selfish and you are racist if you are doing that. That's the truth.
Boom.
That's the truth.
Boom. Haters don't like hearing that, but that is the 100% truth, and there you go. That's what the black organizers are saying.
This was a riot. That's what they intended to do. We've seen it with Everyday March. They declare us for riot every single day.
We would love to, but our passports are worthless because of dear leader.
Do not put Black
And he is separating women and children at the border and throwing them into concentration camps. Take your propaganda somewhere else, Sarah.
Also, while we are doing this, black people in the center protected, okay? Allies on the outskirts, please. Again, nobody is to step on the Uncle Ike's block. Car wash, none of that, okay? We stick to Taco Chukis, we stick to the intersection. Whose lives matter? Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Whose lives matter?
Jim, everybody's racist. If you're not going to say that you're racist, you're lying to yourself, because everybody has a degree of racism, Jim. Everybody. And everybody has to look in their heart and address it. I've looked into my heart, and I'm working on being a better person, but everybody is racist. And the sooner we admit that as a society and start addressing it, the better things are going to be. Cheryl, my politics are wide open, and I don't vote a straight ticket. I have never voted, that's not true. I voted straight ticket once in my life. Once in my life I voted straight ticket. Just boom, boom, boom. No other time have I voted straight ticket. You're making bold assumptions about me. You're also making bold assumptions about a lot of people that are here. I can tell you're not from Seattle because you don't understand Seattle politics. Because Seattle politics are super complex. It's my opinion on how I vote. That's it. Bye. They told you. Now they do what 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 they told you. Now you do what they told you. Now you're under control. Now you're under control. Now you're under control. Social time justified. Where are the bands? They're the chosen whites. Social time are justified. The chosen whites. Band, social time, to the band, to the chosen whites. The band to the chosen whites are the ones who burn crosses. Some of those who work forces are the same who burn crosses. Some of those who work forces are the same who burn crosses. Those who work forces are the ones who burn crosses! What they told you! What they told you! Now they do 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 what they told you!
the Rise Up Action Band. Give them a fucking hand. We're not Rise Up. The BLM band.
I would rather stand with
All right. For my people, do not be violent. Give my family prayer.
Do not be violent, guys. Please, no violence here.
No violence. We will use our words.
Use our words.
Well, right on a scale of 1 to 10, the funky factor's like a 3. But as my experience has been, it can go from like a 3 to an 8 in a blink of an eye. What? They're saying no violence. How is that advocating violence?
The same guys.
They just kept coming.
Make your way over to the boat. Make your way this way. Go this way. Make your way this way.
There's more honey buns.
Everybody, come on, to the right, to the right.
Puppers, lots of puppers. There's all sorts of puppers.
Everybody should be on the right side of the yellow line. Look down. If you're stepping on top of the yellow line, no good. They like talking.
Well, oh my goodness, some real old school rap is playing. Some serious old school rap.
Whose lives matter? You will need, sorry sir, this is for Black Lives, not for you and your dog, please. Alright? Whose lives matter? Lives matter! Lives matter! Fill in over here, come on! Fill in this way!
I think Pamela just had the weirdest comment of the day on my feed.
Arm movements! If you see my arm up, it's not for fun. Move this way. Crowd from the back, please move this way. Fill in. Everybody start to move to the left again. Everybody from the back, move up and then move to the left.
That's a bullhorn. There's a button on a bullhorn that makes that siren sound. Every bullhorn has it, and it's so easy to press by accident. It's a real pain in the ass, and bullhorn manufacturers should give you the ability to disable that friggin' button.
Guys, move this way a bit. Move from the back. Move this way. Guys, please listen to me. Can you please file this way and do the arm movement with me? Come on. Okay, that's no. This here, from here to here, here to here. Move to the left. Thank you. I appreciate it.
To the left. To the left.
Okay, remember, nobody is stepping on the Uncle Ike's block. They have anger issues. Okay. I think it's a small dick problem. I'm not sure, but usually it is. Right. Exactly. Come on, people, move to the left. We want to basically make a little area here that's going to be for performers.
How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I mean, I've seen you, but... Hi, hi. I don't know. Like people are asking, honestly, I don't know. I probably have a sorry ass, long ass walk back to my car. That much I do know. We're at Uncle Ike's. And I know there's like several Uncle Ike's. So, we're at 23rd and something. They're chanting, put it down. They're chanting, put it down.
Whose lives matter? Black lives matter. Whose lives matter? Black lives matter. Whose lives matter? Black lives matter.
All right, all right.
One of the things that you can do if you like independent media, if you like what you're seeing here, go ahead and share or do a watch party. Those are two things that will help. Well, okay, so whenever music plays like this, I have to kind of just start talking, otherwise Facebook knocks me off the feed. YouTube will almost certainly put a flag on the video. There's nothing I can do. I protested afterwards, but if I just keep talking, and other streamers I know do this too. You know, the other thing I can do to possibly mute this down a little bit is if I go like, what's up, Matt? If I go like this, I probably sound a little bit weird, but you probably don't hear the music as much. So I probably have like throat mic going right now. So, but I'll just kind of keep talking. So, this is the EDM march. So this is the everyday march, which happens every day. There's an EDM march at night. There's an EDM march during the day. This is by far the biggest EDM march that I have seen in over a week.
Keep going, let's go, come on, man!
There are literally hundreds of people here.
Come on, you ain't done yet! Whose lives matter? Whose lives matter? Black lives matter! Whose lives matter? Black lives matter! Whose lives matter? Black lives matter! Y'all real beautiful, come on now.
So,
say every day! 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 How y'all feeling? I like that energy. You're gonna keep that rocking, all right? Just a little quick update. Y'all hungry? Yeah. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got food for you. You're gonna head on right over here. There's a couple little tables over there. Get yourself something to eat. If you got water, get yourself some water. Do what you gotta do. But first and foremost, elders, African American people, first. Say black people. Black people. Black people. Black people. First. 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 Say elders. Elders. First. Elders. First. Respect the community. 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 We're in the Central District right now. Historically black. Historically black. Which means when we are in this neighborhood, we respect these streets. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? We don't disrespect our people. That's why we're here. Y'all hear me?
Y'all hear me? Yeah. We are here for the people of this community, not against them. We are here for the people in this community. We are not against them. Which means you do not trash talk to people in this community. Y'all hear me? Yeah. Y'all hear me? Yeah. Security members over there are Seattleites. So we respect them. The entire time we are here, we respect them. We can disagree, but we respect them. Say respect. 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 Respect.
Yours is taller than mine.
We are not here to tear other black people down. We are here to
This is a
empower
creative
black lives.
creative solution on the
We
umbrella
are
there.
here
That's
to
impressive.
empower black lives. We are here to liberate black people. Come on! And that starts here. So change comes now.
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 So currently we're going to take a 5 to 10 minute break. Get your food, get your water, get your cough drops, and let's get ready to roll. Y'all make some noise.
All right, well.
Once again, their table's going to be to the right. Point to the right over here. Say food right here. Food right here. Say food right here.
Yeah! I should have brought my ARP card.
Let's eat.
Let's eat. Let's eat.
Let's eat. Let's eat.
Let's eat. Let's eat.
All right, y'all, make some noise for yourself.
It's like get your food, but there's like no way to go over to get the food. Alright, so again, I'm gonna have to just keep talking with the music going. Keep talking, keep talking, keep talking, keep talking. So I move away from the music. Sorry. Keep talking. Gonna move away from the music.
I don't need to get in line.
Excuse me.
I will.
And I hear talk about food, but I'm not seeing where the food be.
Just like make a prop to sign up against something.
So, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out where the food and water is because I actually could use some food. I could use some water. I know I've passed it up a couple of times, but where's the food?
I'm sorry?
Where's the food?
Just right over there at the table.
Okay, got it. I'm not passing up food. I'm especially not passing up tacos. Tacos and burritos. All right, now I just got to figure out where the...
When the four corners of this cocoon collide.
All right. Sorry. Well, shoot. I had like great spot, and now I gave up my great spot. All right.
Everyone on this side, please, if you are part of the protest, make sure you are on that side. We're going to put this line.
So this is what I'm going to do again. I'm going to go ahead and put this, try to kind of do throat cam here, or throat mic. Hopefully that kind of, you can still hear me, probably a little weird, but maybe not hear the music as much.
Oh my god.
So, I've been knocked off because of music playing. I know other streamers been knocked off by music playing. Thank you. We'll just keep it going here while we're in line. Wow. Tina, that's a ridiculous comment here because we vote by mail in Washington State and we have from over a decade. So we don't vote in person here in Washington State. Oh, you're just jealous you're not here for yummy tacos. Just admit it, you're just jealous.
As close to the barricade, behind the barricade as possible. As close to behind the barricade as possible, okay? As close to behind the barricade, okay? Thank you, down there. Thank you, down there. As close to behind the barricade as possible. Keep on moving over, as close to the barricade as possible.
Anyway.
Anybody can get it. The hard part is keeping it, motherfucker.
There's basically food in all of these events.
Behind the guards, please. Behind the guards. We're gonna move everybody behind the guards. Thank you.
So I don't know, is this the food line or is this just, are you in line for food?
Yeah.
Okay, all
I think
right.
they're just like moving it so that people are behind the car. So it's just turned.
Got it. Nah, I'm working my way up to the food.
I can get a ride.
Get tacos.
That's a metaphor for life, by the way.
And you see, I was told if we had made Hillary president, there would be a taco truck in every corner. And that would be amazing. Especially when we were in lockdown. There was a taco truck like just 4 houses up from me. That would have been just amazing. Right? You could like phone in your order and then you could just go pick up your tacos.
Oh, sure. Are you in line for the food?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was right behind you.
Okay.
Yeah. Very hungry.
What are you talking about? Low attendance. There's hundreds of people here. I would say there's probably close to 1,000 people here. I just like, what?
Everybody here. Everybody please get back within the limits.
I mean, I don't even know how you can say that. If you're gonna come out and spot off something on the feed, at least like, I don't know, be remotely informed.
Hi.
Hello, hello, how are you?
It's not wet, so that's good. We'll get the rod put in it on Monday.
What's this?
Chicken Filipino sandwich with potato salad.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that sounds fan-flippin-tastic. Rock and roll. Wow.
What can I get you?
Any burrito is fine.
What can I get you?
What kind of burritos do you have?
We got chicken, pork, bean burrito.
I'll do pork. Puerco. Thank you.
Yeah,
Oops.
watch out, it's open on the
I got it. I'm a trained professional.
We have just the guava today, so they're vegan. Enjoy.
Oh wow. What we got here?
Guava pastries.
Oh yeah.
Or vegan variety.
Whichever. Whoever wants to give it to me. You guys can fight it out. There's a cable. Didn't expect that. And there's a tree. Okay. So let me do this. I'm probably going to get properly grit chaff from organizers. But the street is totally clear. Oh my goodness. So now what I'm looking for is just I need a spot where I can. All right. You guys are gonna have to listen to some chewing. All right, there's one, and there's two. If you saw the juggling act I'm doing right now, you would be so flippin' impressed. All right. All right. And it's like back in the search and rescue days. Turn that. So you can kind of see what's going on. Now I'm gonna have, thank you, tacos chuquias. Oh my God, it's so good.
Not because it's successful, but because we are fed up with the racist lies, the hypocrisy, and the blatant and obvious and visible gentrification.
All you haters in the comments in the feed, you really cracked me up. I mean, here we go, it's a peaceful march. And we're peacefully enjoying tacos, burritos, and Filipino sandwich with potato salad. Music.
Until someone wants to throw the first one.
And you're getting a history lesson on the neighborhood and the impacts of gentrification on black lives. And there are literally hundreds upon hundreds of people here. Peaceful. Because there's universal truths in this world. One of them being, we all basically want the same thing. We want our kids to have a better life than us. We want a decent job with a fair wage for the work. Good schools. Security in our old age. Community, family, love. I almost dropped my dessert on the ground. I'm into the funky scale right now, 1 to 10. It's like a 2.
Hey, we'll talk later, all right?
Yeah.
All right, so.
Yeah. Oh my God. I don't know what this chicken is seasoned with. My grandmother was Hungarian on my father's side, like first generation off the boat Hungarian. And the chicken, the flavor of the chicken is very, very reminiscent. It's like totally lighting up my brain cells. It's just, wow. It's like my friggin' childhood there. There's a PCC right next door to me here, and they're still open, and they have the best rugelach. Now that I just ate that chicken, I'm like, man, I want some Hungarian soul food. Oh, holy. All right. Cheers, this Filipino sandwich is nuts.
It starts with us. Ian only listens to money. Money talks. Stop giving him your money and he'll listen. Are tired, understaffed, and under budget. To me, that sounds like maybe this is funding so they can do their job better. If they're overworked, let's give them less to do, Ian. If they're understaffed, let's make the police force problems not an issue. These are all answers. In an interview, Ian asked black protesters, what can I do to do better?
Holy crap, the food was good.
One of our demands tonight is we would like to have a recorded conversation with you about what you can do better. We've done the labor, we've done the research. This is us asking you to talk to us.
I wish I didn't have to inhale it.
I want you guys to all
like the guava pastry thing is just nut. It was just so flippin' good.
Really helped. Of all the black people that work for Uncle Ike's, how many of them are management positions? How many of them have saved up enough money to actually live and afford to live now? How many of those people, those black and brown bodies, have their
Sorry about that. I was eating. I guess I rotated the camera and you guys are just staring at like PCC market sign.
We all know that we live in a capitalist society.
I guess the view wasn't as bad as I thought.
Hiring people for entry-level jobs is not enough. Equity now. I want to thank you guys so much for being here this week. The smile on your faces really makes us really happy. So I want you to really engage that pressure on like this is not the last time that we will be here. Please follow us on the Engage team on Instagram.
Beatrice, wow. Hello, how are you?
A big part of revolution is joy. So we're going to turn the fuck up, you guys. We're going to bring the mood back up. I have some performers here for you guys that are really near and dear to my heart. Can we make some noise for them?
It seems as though a lot of haters left the thread. I guess probably what happened was they were expecting mayhem and they didn't get what they expected. And I could have told you that. I'm gonna guess that where we got the food, they probably got trash canned for the food. Not the food, but the containers. Oops, sorry. Sorry. Ah, I'm in the trees. I'm totally in the trees. I'm like looking for a trap can. Is this recycle and trash and?
Yeah.
Okay.
Assuming so.
Okay. Okay.
You'll be safe.
Well, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't throwing it in food. That's all. Okay. I am. Okay. So let me get back to the group. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to check cables because I got tangled up pretty good in that tree. So I just want to check my connections. And I'm actually going to send the pole up a little higher. So I'm going to send you up a little higher.
Good to know. We are for this community. We are not against this community. I do not want anyone. None. No disrespect.
Guys, be safe tonight.
We're glad you don't live here either.
Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Well, they're black too. Okay? They are black too. So we respect them.
And they killed Malcolm and they blamed it on Islam. So what's your point? Ooh, okay. I guess it wasn't a good point you made about Malcolm then, was it?
Respect. Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Alright. Guys, I just want you to know, so cars are here for your security, which means that everybody should be within the cars. Everybody should. There are people trying to make noise and make this about them. It is not about them. Ignore it. Okay? Ignore it. There are people trying to...
Yeah, so...
It's not helping anybody to film.
No, I'm trying to get around, that's all. I'm just trying to get around.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm just trying to get around this way. I can't, look at my legs, man. I can't, look how the cars are parked. I'm just trying to get around this way, that's all.
I just know that appreciate you coming up and
Ay, ay, ay. So the only agitators that are here are some alt-right agitators that are trying to stir the pot. Ugh. There's a very, very small group of agitators, and there's people that are trying to de-escalate over there.
Central to my heart, central to my soul. From the 48 route to the 14, I done paid my toll. Counting the passing street signs and storefronts as the African market trends roll.
And people that follow my feed know my opinion on, like, when I'm told, like, oh, don't shoot this or don't shoot that. You know, my view is always, if something's being shot, it's generally either to tell the story or to provide protection by providing documentation on what's happening. So.
That their puzzle stairs will never strike me to stone. Some people say that change is a good thing. I would agree, but only if I can hear the same song that my beloved people sing.
Hey.
Central to my heart, central to my soul.
Some people that I know that are very, very good at de-escalation are on their way there. Hey, is that the Filipino sandwiches? What restaurant is that from?
Musang down in Beacon Hill.
What is it again?
Musang.
Musang. How do you spell that?
M-U-S-A-N-G.
M-U-S-A-N-G. Musang.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
It is crazy good, and so I'm going to put you on blast right now. So, Beacon Hill, Seattle, Musang. Go get some food because it's amazing. I had one of the sandwiches. It's off the hook. Well, we really appreciate them feeding us. Thank you. Musang, Beacon Hill, Seattle.
When I was growing up here, I remember swimming in McRever's pool and begging my mom if we could get the Izels after the OG snapback, of course. Yes. Once again, I remember biking down those streets that are now rotted with townhouses that form the castle walls of who? The gentrifiers.
Right.
Are we going to take that? No.
And so this is what you see here in Seattle. It's very, very complicated issues that we have here in Seattle. And by zoning rules, 70 to 80% of Seattle's land is set up as single-family homes. And so what happens is when single-family homes are replaced with a development like this, obstinately it was, well, we're going to create more affordable housing because we're going to create more density. The reality of what's going in are luxury units that, you know, are multi-million dollars. And honestly, if you looked at the unit, most people in the United States would go, wait a minute, you're paying what? I have a dear friend that lives in Seattle. I have a dear friend that lives in Seattle, and they pay $4,000 a month rent, and that's considered reasonable. So do the math on how much you have to make to afford that.
Powerful in our words and in our actions. Ain't that right?
There's the puppers.
Black people, especially, and people of color are still serving years, decades, for what this man is being rewarded for maliciously monopolizing. That is not right in my book. I know people who have been locked up for the smallest thing. The smallest thing while he makes millions. We're not taking that. This is not a matter of who got the top shelf for the low. We know that. This is a matter of lives. Black lives. And whose lives matter? Black lives matter. When I went and got the CD tatted on my arm, I didn't go there because I knew it was something to get gentrified away. I did that because this is my home. And I want to keep this place. I don't know about y'all, but once again, I want to reiterate, whose lives matter? Black lives matter. Thank you.
because this was a black neighborhood before the gentrifiers came in and built multi-million-dollar condos, that because of institutional racism, the people who live in the community can't afford to live in their own community. There's actually a video pinned on the page if you want to take 4 minutes and 15 seconds, and it actually explains it to you very crisply with attribution to all of the sources. Not saying that flippantly, there's a video. If you want to take 4 minutes and 15 seconds, you'll get a very clear picture of what this has to do with Black lives.
Like a Filipino chicken sandwich?
You definitely want a Filipino chicken sandwich if you haven't eaten, because they're amazing. If you haven't eaten, you want one of these. They are amazing.
You need to leave. You need to leave. No, you earlier today need to leave.
We have puppers.
No,
Hello, puppers.
Hello, puppers. No. Goodbye. Thank you. Please
So,
leave in peace
you know,
and leave in love.
as you can see,
Leave in peace
as
and
it
leave in
happens
love.
all the time, you can see who's peaceful, you can see who's not peaceful. This is why we're here. This is why we stream this.
Thank you. We appreciate your perspective and do not agree. Goodbye. You can walk away.
If you wanna have your own platform and your own speeches, I'll tell you what, go have your own protest.
Not come up again.
I've been to the other protests.
It's not about one person.
They can't even get 100 people to show up.
That means that you put your ego aside.
The Spog American Wolf protest in support of Seattle police was supposed to go from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. They ended it at noon because there was nobody there.
Are we ready for Tina to share my name?
Yeah!
Are we ready for Tina to share my name? Jason, are we ready for Tina to share my name?
I don't even want to think about how long it's going to take me to walk back to the car.
Are we ready? Let's go.
This has got nothing to do with socialism versus capitalism versus... That's you reading into this. Why don't you just enjoy the music and the entertainment and celebrate the love? Because that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully, well, I probably have to just kind of keep mumbling a little bit, unfortunately. If I just let the music roll, Facebook will probably knock the feed off. If I could remote zoom in, I would, but unfortunately that's something I can't do with this device. I wish I could Bluetooth up to that camera on the pole. If I would, I'd zoom in a little for you. Oh no, you're fine. Can I get a water? Do you have water?
Well, 3 left.
Oh, I'm so glad I asked. Thank you, Water Fairy. If you hear some shouting a little bit off to the side, there are some people that are trying to agitate this peaceful celebration, and so there is some counter chants that are going on and attempts at de-escalation. That's it. Can we please just enjoy the music and this beautiful goddess entertaining us? This is like one of the most normal things I participated in since March. Just enjoy it. What's going on here? It's a protest. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. We got a beautiful protest going on. We have puppers. Aww.
We have a big finale planned for you guys, so I'm going to need you guys to keep all that joyous energy. I need you guys to stay at the spot. And make a lot of noise for these next performers. They're really good friends of mine, and I think you guys are going to be really excited about it. Without further ado, make all of them noise.
Oh my goodness. Malcontent tea, that is the comment of the night. Do you have a problem with purple? I love it. Puppers. Puppers is like, don't stand on me. All right, so again, I definitely am going to go ahead and do throat mic again. Because I know that Disney Corporation, there is no way, if I'm not talking over their song, that they're going to be cool with this on the feed. So we're just going to, I'm going to mumble. It is super well organized event. Yes, absolutely. Lots of puppers. It's a great song. Try and move it just a little closer for y'all, but I don't want to block anybody's view. So, again, I'm kind of talking low and mumbling because I'm just trying to cover up the music. So, anyway, mumble. Nothing disrespectful. I just don't want to get the feed blocked because of the Disney song that's playing. I don't even some of these comments, I don't even understand them. Oh, now we're gonna change it up. Whoa! Would this be a bad time to remind you that if you like independent journalism and you like what you're seeing, you could support Malcontentment Tango. You can become a patron. You can PayPal, and you can Venmo. Information on how to do that is up in the description of the feed. Also, it'll probably be a good time to remind you to like and subscribe and follow, regardless of the channels that you might be watching on. I have to stop bouncing to the music. No, definitely not a strip show. They just some amazing dancing going on. Yeah, that's, I love it. Wow. Hey, look at the hate. You know, it's like, what is this for? You know, they tune in, they want to see a riot, right? Sorry. That's not how we roll. That's not what this is about. This is what allyship looks like. And this is what self-care looks like. A lot of the people that are here, they have been protesting. Like, there's people that come up and talk to me every day. They work 9 to 5 jobs, and then they go out and they might protest from, 7 until 2 in the morning. And then go work a 9 to 5 job, and they do it every friggin' day. And then they might put in 12, 14, 16, 18 hours a day on a weekend. And they've been doing it for months, every day. I had to take like 10 days off, and I felt guilty as fuck taking the time off. But I took some time off for self-care. There's nothing more horrible than having to sneeze when you have a mask on. I have done this myself. It is just horrible when it happens. It's just awful. When you get to sneeze, you got the mask on, and you're just like, oh my God, what do I do?
Better than barfing.
I think, if they just had larger versions, they were N95, we could just go to the movie theater. You just fill it with popcorn, and you just kind of tilt your head back, and just, like a feed bag, N95 feed bag with popcorn in. And then you would have all that good popcorn smell, too, just right there in your face. There's a business model there. By the way, that's the people with the puppers.
Give my friends some respect. I'm going to hand the mic over to Lucci.
Hello, team. Thank y'all so much for just being out here, being a part of the cause. At times, making the best of the situation. Especially right now in these times, it's really difficult.
My goodness, yes.
It's just so inspiring. It gives us
there is no curfew.
Even when we feel like we can't do it anymore.
Well, you guys set the bar really low on riot. Guys in the comments set the bar really low.
This is directly for you.
Oh boy.
How to know how to protest, to put together something for you all, to give you the energy to do the shit you do and do it right. So thank you for being here, and hopefully we can give you the encouragement and the energy and the love. Say that, love. To continue and to do this, what? Every day.
Totally amazing.
If you guys please could follow us at the Engage Team on Instagram. That was rapey. Okay. I just said, basically,
It's so amazing. There's like people just
yeah,
popping
take
on.
your
They're
phones
like,
out now.
they're
If
not even
Black
like
Lives
watching.
Matter, prove it. If Black Lives Matter, prove it.
Prove it!
Okay. Our Venmo is the Engage team. We would love gas masks. We would love protective gear. We would love to keep giving you performers. We believe in paying our performers. That's how you support black performers. Okay, the claps and the cheers, they're great, but we still gotta pay rent. We live in fucking Seattle, right? Right? We still gotta pay rent. At the Engage team on Venmo.
All right, so I'm going to go over this again. Over 12,000 protesters have been tested for COVID. Positivity was less than 1% because protesters wear masks and they pass out hand sanitizer to everybody and we take care of each other. The link is on Fox Q13. I've linked to it a billion times. I'm not linking to it again. You can look it up yourself.
At Tina Shea Monet. It's right up there on the board.
So sitting indoor in a bar, slurping down drinks without wearing a mask is a totally different experience to what's happening here. It's that simple. By the way, I've said before, like, I would be fine sitting at a baseball stadium, but I won't sit down inside a restaurant and eat, or I won't sit down in a bar and have a drink.
Why we were here.
I'll sit outside of a restaurant.
So gentrification is the process of neighborhood change that includes economic change. And that's
well, Sonia, if you're sick of us, bye.
Disinvested neighborhood by means of real estate investment and new higher income residents moving in, as well as demographic change. So that's not only in terms of income level, but it's also in terms of changes in education level or racial makeup of residents. Which means that once more white people start moving into the neighborhood, the businesses get quote unquote better. The schools get quote unquote better. Isn't that convenient? If we were pumping money into our black communities, there would be more black businesses in Seattle. When you enter a business,
I get COVID
after this,
tested. Matter of fact, I'm due for my next
where are all the
one.
black people? Who actually owns this? Even if you see black people in the front, is that a prop?
Yep.
Because as black people, we've been a prop for too fucking long.
Word.
And I just want you guys to remember that Seattle is the third most gentrified city in America. Okay? So before that is Washington, D.C. and Portland. Alright, Portland is just as fucked up as Seattle. I basically figured it's a small version of Seattle with more Nazis. And also there's Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. has a lot of black people. So, and also New York City and so many other cities are being gentrified. I need you guys to understand this is happening throughout the country. This is not just a cute coffee shop, a fucking PCC to spend $20 on an egg. No.
PCC's not
This is literally
that
black
bad.
people getting pushed out of Seattle. This is black people getting pushed out of their homes, sometimes becoming homeless. This is black people alone at night, scared, not sure how they're gonna pay their rent. This is black people without access to mental health care. So, I just want you to know the importance of this corner, because multiple, countless black people have been arrested on this corner for selling weed. And now a white man comes into town with some fancy ass license saying that Black Lives Matter while he buys up all of the properties.
I agree, Gail. You should shut up.
Say, oh, there were some vacant lots. Oh, I just bought them. What the fuck happened? Yeah, then you sold them to apartment management companies that filled those buildings with white people. Oh, well, we didn't know white people were gonna move in when you set the rent that fucking high. The people of the Central District cannot afford it. The Central District used to be the area with the highest concentration of black folks in the entire Pacific Northwest.
79%.
79%.
No, Michael, you're a hate group.
In 1980. Those numbers dwindled down to 16 to 33%, 2010. All right, so I want you guys to remember that Seattle is not just a city that you live in, okay? It's a community. There is a black community here. Do not give up on it just because you don't see it often. If you don't see it often, you're not going to the right fucking places.
Word.
If every time you get your coffee, you're getting it from a white person, we need to have a conversation. If every time you buy your weed, you're buying it from a white person, we need to have a conversation.
Word. Weed is legal in the state of Washington.
All right,
for my
guys,
national,
thank you so much
international
for
audience.
coming out here tonight. And I just want
And
you
we
guys
aren't
to
talking
remember that
about
we
laws.
do need you out here. We need you out here constantly. The numbers are dwindling. It was great at first, it really was, but it needs to keep happening because not that much has actually changed on a government level. And I just want you guys to remember that Ian Eisenberg does not care about black lives.
Fuck that guy!
Did you guys hear the quote? I know that it was mentioned before, but this is the last thing I'll say before we go. He basically said that he cleaned up the neighborhood. All right, and I don't know if everybody heard it before because there was some chaos, but I want you to fucking hear this and fucking listen, okay? He said, everybody in the neighborhood seems to be happy with us. I bet he's only talking to the white people, huh?
Yep.
And then he said, I'm talking. And then he said, I took over a corner that was crime-ridden. When I bought it, we had illegal dealing, prostitutions, shootings, and now it is a safe, clean environment. Most of the community that I've talked to seems to have no problem with it. Who the fuck is he talking to, his mama? So I want you to think about that before you purchase from this place again. You are buying from somebody that said that he cleaned the neighborhood when he made it more white. This is a Nazi. Fuck America. Who's my Get up, everybody get up. Who's my Good night. Thank you for coming.
All right. I'm going to pull the pole down. I'm going to drop the pole. All right, wait a minute. They're still talking. TK is talking. So I'm not going to end the stream.
So, they're going to tell you how we're helping you have a future.
Dennis, we know you are. There's the puppers. Oh, puppers. Puppers. Oh, little puppers. Little pup love. Oh my goodness. We're getting some dog love. We're getting some dog love. Oh my God, you're so cute. You're so cute. Oh no, okay. You like it up on the top of the head. Okay. Okay. Oh my God, you're so cute. Thank you. Puppers. All right. Oh man. That's the call I hate. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
We are taking in donations for housing funds and the Venmo for that is EDM housing. If you want to march with us, I would love to have these numbers at our marches. You can follow Morning March Seattle on Instagram. Use our phone, point out Morning March Seattle on Instagram, and Seattle Evening March. Seattle Evening March. If you don't already follow us, if you do not already follow our accounts, you should. That is where we will post information about where we meet up. Also, one last thing before we head out, we do our work brigade of keeping us safe, making sure nobody's running around the house, and making sure, literally making sure we're safe, because without work brigade, we don't know what's going on.
Oh, shoot.
They end up having car problems, needing to pay for gas, and they have meetings and all that stuff as well.
There we go.
Their Venmo is
I'm just bringing you back down. You were up way high. And I'm just bringing the pole back down.
Can we say thank you, Car Brigade?
Thank you, Car Brigade. Thank you, medics. Thank you, puppers. Thank you, security. Thank yourself.
Please do not be happy with the rocks and the sand that the city council and that our government officials are giving us. We need to dig deeper for diamonds, point blank, period. We are not going to be led by breadcrumbs and
Thank you very much for sorry. Thank you very much for helping us the other night.
Yeah. There you go. There's your puppers.
Because if you ask for more, they give you a little less. So let's start trying to get it. So
This puppers is so cute. Anyway, I was saying puppers earlier and petting the puppers. This is the puppers.
every day, all day today. I expect to see you every day, all day. Or a friend of yours, a staff member of yours, you know, get somebody to take your shift. We need you every day, all day, every day, all day. This is a city of over 700,000 people, period. There should be more people out here. We want to get the job done. The city of 700,000 people.
All we need! All we need! All we need!
We got our backs! We got our backs!
You need to respect the organizers' and their wishes when they happen. When we request that, see these young women here putting themselves out every day. Okay? There's a reason I've been coming in Black Box from the beginning. Because I knew that these things were going to escalate. You asked for something, you demanded something, and you didn't.
All right, another 1.5 mile walk after this.
We did. And I understand a lot of people are going to be frustrated. And so disappointed. It pisses me off that we have to march there and know that
if we need a battle,
Well, that didn't go to plan. I was trying to move so I could hear a little better, and it's actually a lot worse over there.
Time is ours when we're marching on the streets. We get to call the shots. We get to decide there's room time for everybody. But respect what's asked of you. Because we are putting ourselves at risk doing the shit we're doing. Okay? Respect that shit. Because without us, we cannot be out here in the streets screaming Black Lives Matter. It don't add up. Okay? But we never get tired, and it's important that we understand too. Uncle Ike's is Uncle Ike's. I think any of those security guards own any fucking chairs in that company. So why the fuck are we arguing with them? That's bottom. I'm not here for you. I'm here for the big boss, the big boy. That's who I want. I want to go with the bread.
So do you have any?
Spread it. Now I know they were telling me I actually shared dialogue with those folks, and they were telling me, and that's another thing, we have to speak to our elders, because they are elders too. They are, and they're actually from the CD. Let's respect the Black folks that still live here.
Bye.
All right? Now there are good things happening in this city, but it ain't enough. It's not. When that Black woman was speaking to me, she said some real shit. The CD was sold, or bought, I'm sorry, it was bought. The old Black elders that had owned these homes, they died out, and their kids sold the homes and took the pay. And you can't say that it was a hard time in the 90s. There were a lot of jobs. My parents had 3 apiece. Okay? So it's on Black people too to understand that there's power in ownership. We have to understand that in our brains, that we can't just sit here in the streets and only march. We have to own shit. If we're gonna be working through this system, we gotta own shit, because that's the only thing they respect. Okay? So when you're donating your money, I need you to donate your time, and your feet, and your ears. Because this is gonna take a lot more than chanting Black Lives Matter. It's gonna take a lot more. And understand that there's a place for these marches, there's a place for the other shit too. But it all has its own time and its separate place. So that, we do need consent from everybody. It is not fair to have a march like this and then bust windows and people don't know what the fuck is going on in the front. And half the crowd running in the back. No. We are in this together. So maybe today, we don't get to break the window. Hey, at midnight you might. I don't fucking know you might. But I am saying this now, there's a night. That's not what you can do that. Please be organized, please use your brain, be tactful. Because just breaking windows, if it's a small Black business, you're done. Yeah. You're fucking stupid. Fail. Yes. Yes. Be very logical. Don't just break random shit. It's important that everything is conceptual. This is not day one for most of us. It is not. So let's start acting like they told us no. Alright? Because they did. They told us no. They're supposed to cut it by what, 86 million? 85 million. At least. Yeah. They fired the horses.
Yeah. Seattle Police Department fired their horses. They said, sorry, horses. You know what the horses said? No, sir. I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit. You'll get that joke if you're Gen X. What do you think, Mr. Horse? No, sir. I didn't like it.
We're a little bit tired,
How we doing out this motherfucker? Who is with this motherfucker? Come on, man. Give it up for yourself.
All right, I pulled the poll down, and now I'm regretting that I did. I'm feeling like I need to send it back up, because like they said they were done.
Every time I have the microphone in my hand, I want to reassure everyone.
So I think I'm going to send the poll back up.
Organizers have already already said this before. But when you go home, if you leave this street, and you take your life, and you go back to your normal self, and everybody knows what their normal self is. Because you get a lot of energy from the movement, you get a lot of energy from the organizer, you get a lot of energy, and it riles you up, and you're like, oh my God, this is so awesome. But then when you get home, you get back to your normal life. You step and you lay your head on your pillow when you sleep at night.
There we go.
Every single person to pick 5 friends that they can bring to the next event. It's a homework assignment for you.
All right, sending you back up.
If you come in here and you get educated about anti-gentrification and all this knowledge that we're providing, guess what you can do? You can take your ass home. You can text 5 friends and you can let them, hey, this is the engaged team. This is the everyday march. These motherfuckers is real. And if you tell your 5 friends and they come to the next march, guess what? We speed up the what? We speed up the what? We speed up the what? Because guess what? The people standing right over there, we gotta respect them, right? That's what Jason said, we gotta respect them, right? That's how strong we are.
Word.
That's how strong we are, because we're not worried about that. Because we're so far in the future, because we want to see the change so bad.
That we're not going to be taking the bait.
That's why you gotta look to your left.
I know, Kevin, and you hang out with them.
Sure, that you're here for the same reason. When you lay your head on that pillow, you think of your 5 friends, and you tell them, we're going to that engaged march. We're going to that everyday march. We're gonna do something every single fucking day so that we can get this change, so we can live our lives, so we can be happy, so we can walk down the street and not feel threatened. We want to be happy. You feel me? We want to be happy. You feel me? So like I said, man, don't just be Black Lives Matter in these streets. Go take that ass home. Do some research. Get your own education. So that I feel comfortable looking at you every single time I see you. Because y'all out here every day. So if you're out here every day, make sure you take it home with you, okay? Say take it home. Take it home. Say take it home. Take it home. Say take it home. Take it home. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. My name is Payday. I love you.
Payday.
Repeat after me. One team.
One team.
One team.
One team.
One team.
One team.
It means we all work together. Always. When you show up. One voice.
One voice.
One voice.
One voice.
One voice.
One voice.
We need to empower those who are stepping into positions of leadership and fighting that fight. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
So is there a march back or no?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I've asked a couple people and they didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I've mapped out back to you know, the college, and I'm like, oh shit, it's 1.5 miles. I'm getting my steps in today.
Yeah, me too.
That's the message.
I don't know, when I'm up to like 17,000 or something.
That's the message.
I'm like syncing up the Fitbit right now. It's like, how many I got?
We say it a lot, do we mean it? We say it a lot, do we mean it?
Yes!
Feels like things are going back to normal, people are going back to work, all that kind of shit, no. I don't want to see any...
I don't know, as many as I thought, 15,300, so it'll be about 3,000 today. I'll push 18,000.
We support Black women.
Portland. Like you have to go on a march in Portland.
Right.
There's never a march there.
Right.
You are in a position of leadership.
And I'm thinking about tomorrow, and I heard they're at the East Precinct.
You hear me?
But I don't know the area for shit.
Yeah.
So I'll just show up and be like, okay.
Yeah. I haven't been down there. The weekend that
It's a long drive from up here.
It's a long drive. It's not about the drive. The first weekend when the feds were there, I had a long-standing planned weekend with Dr. and Mrs. Malcontent, and so happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, there you go.
And so you know, and I was a little cooked anyway. I kind of needed that weekend off, but I felt bad when I saw everything was going on and I saw the pictures of Brad and how bad he got pelted down there. All right, I'm gonna bring the pole back down, Malcontent. Hopefully I'm not gonna hit anybody in the head. Oh. I think I turned it the wrong way and over-tightened it. Alright, let me move here. Give me a second here, Malcontent. What I can do, I'll just, oh, sorry. Shit. I over-tightened the pole. And I can't get it to crank down. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, this is a crazy problem. Let me do. Bear with me here, Malcontents. You're gonna hear like rustle, rustle, rustle on the microphone here for a moment. And you're like, why are we looking at black and hearing microphone stuff? All right, Malcontents, how are you doing? Things are wrapping up here. They are, but they aren't, right? I mean, it's like, okay, we're done, but the great music, the entertainment is still going on. What a great event tonight. Absolutely fantastic. And a lot of straight and a lot of beautiful people. And great entertainment. And so, I think that's going to be it for the night. And let's just, when I'm walking back, it's like, oh, wow, something's going on. You know, and then we'll see. So I put this on earlier because there's some people I know and I trust, and I saw them popping them on, and I was like, okay, because it's a little hard. You're juggling the camera equipment and all, and so it's like, well, let me just get it on just in case and be ready to roll. But totally wasn't needed, and I just didn't feel really compelled, you know, between juggling the food and just everything's going. Anyway. It's been a great night, and I'm gonna go say hi to some friends, and I'm gonna head back. So that's it. Be good to each other. Malcontent out. Please support independent media. You can subscribe on Patreon. I have tequila in the brain. You can subscribe on Patreon, Venmo, PayPal. Like, follow, subscribe. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitch, we're on Periscope, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter. So, much love, and probably see me tomorrow. You're definitely going to see me Sunday.